Dear Philadelphia Eagles offense, that was straight horseshit. Thanks.
Here I am, it's the on-campus kingpin, yes I am.
Dale Saunders, Eagles sessions. Holy 16-17 win by the Philadelphia Eagles. And if you saw the ridiculousness that I saw, you probably have heartburn or gas as we speak. They say a win is a win is a win is a win. And the Eagles are 1-0. But in our hearts, we know that we saw some BS tonight. But first, before we go into the BS, let's give props to the Eagles defense. Because the Eagles defense came in and did what they had to do. Juan Castillo had these guys flying around like they knew where they were supposed to be. DRC, 2 interceptions. Kurt Coleman, 2 interceptions. We got a defense out there not only making plays, but making turnovers. They made Brandon Weeden look like a rookie, and that's what you're supposed to do. I know they're the Cleveland Browns, but that's what you're supposed to do. Now, on the other hand, the Philadelphia Eagles offense, I don't know what is going on. And they always say that, it starts with the head. And the head is Michael Vick. He is the one in charge. I don't know if the protection schemes are off, but there was bad decisions in the face of the blitz. It was the left side of the offense, shaky. A lot of holds out there as well. But the bad decisions, let's start talking about the bad decisions. Michael Vick, you are a veteran. You looked rusty. And I like Michael Vick. But, word on the street, Michael Vick was down on himself. He actually had to look for his offense to give him a jolt of confidence. They said, do what you do best. And when they needed him the most, he came up big. But he is actually the reason why they got into that situation in the first place. You cannot throw 4 interceptions. Some of these throws, some of these balls that were thrown, had no right being thrown at all. They're just poor decisions. Something that a veteran quarterback of Michael Vick's caliber can't be making. And should we just give him the benefit of the doubt that he was rusty and he didn't play much of preseason and he finally got his full go live action? Should we say that? But if he comes back next week versus the Baltimore Ravens and tries the stuff he did tonight, Eagles Nation and the media will not go easy on him. People in Philadelphia, come on, Mike, you can't do that. With Foles in the background, we're already talking QB controversy. I'm not, media is, and the blogs are, so you know what it is. But in the heat of the moment, Michael Vick came back, made some big plays at the end of the game, and when it counted the most, on that QB scramble, he came up big. And then they scored a touchdown. Big props to LeSean McCoy, not on the fumble. Loaf of bread, not a big fan. But the reliability of you coming up big is what this Eagles offense needs. He had, 110 yards. There was a couple runs that called back. The guy could have had 170 on the day. Big shout out to LeSean McCoy. Andy Reid. Michael Vick threw for 56 times. Yeah. 56 times. When are we going to learn we can't have Vick in those situations, man? LeSean McCoy. Big ups to him. 20 carries today. Could have had 30. I don't care. This offense has to be based around LeSean McCoy. Big shout out to Jerry Maclin. 7 catches for 96 yards and 1 touchdown. I think Maclin is back. On the day he had 14 targets. Michael Vick was looking for him early and often. Big shout out to him. I mean, he was a little banged up, but he still played the rest of the game and made some key catches down the road. Big props to you. But long story short, Eagles in a 17-16 dogfight when it shouldn't have been a dogfight. They won a game on the road, and big props to them for doing that. Teams that went on the road, that's a big deal. But at the Cleveland Browns, who are 1-13 on opening games since 1999, you got to do better. Eagles Nation, how do you feel? What pissed you off the most? Let us know. Big shout out to my new subscribers, Mr. BYU Rocks, Jacob the King 15, and Mega D4 32. Much appreciated. And if you need your Eagles therapy, Eagle Sessions will always be here, folks. So I'll see you next week. Baltimore Ravens. Eagles are 1-0, but are we impressed is the question.